Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Superstar Director Becca Levie, and this is day 25 of our Scentsy Excuse Buster 30-Day Challenge. So, it's been 25 days. Have you been identifying and busting through all the excuses that have been stealing your Scentsy success, your exercise success, your relationship success? I always have hard with that word. Try a hard time with that word. Too many successes. Say that in our 3 times in a row. Anyways, truly, hopefully that little jingle, I'm an excuse buster, yeah, I'm an excuse buster, is just really almost annoying at times as you think about something you want to do, you know would benefit you, but you don't do because, these excuses or seemingly good reasons to rationalize why not to do it are staring you in the face, but now you're saying, no, wait a minute, I am an excuse buster and I want something way more better for my life. So, time passes, right? Just like these 25 days have passed by so quickly, and pretty soon it will be Christmas, and then it will be spring, and then we'll be going on our Scentsy cruise in June. So the question is, as these days keep passing by and you're struggling with life, like today, right? Major flat tire on our Armada, and totally wasted. The tire was way gone. Someone keyed our Sentra when I was at a parking lot today. So, things are going to go wrong. It was a day when I pack everything up. You think I'm getting a little more streamlined as I go each week, coming back and forth. There's so much that could get in the way or make me slow down, but it's not, because I know what I want out of this Excuse Busters challenge. I know what I want as I continue over the next 4 months through the end of the year with this challenge for my life. And I know that my life is January is going to come one way or the other, and I can have it be a completely different. I can be better, and even my incredible business can be better, and so can yours. So you have to ask yourself, do I want to struggle with the issues I'm struggling with today forever? Because if I don't, then I need to bust through some excuses, and I need to make some major changes. I was listening again to that CD by Brian Tracy that I mentioned that I highly recommend that you get. And I'm still listening to CD 1 over and over and over. And there's probably 6 or 8, but there's just so much on this one CD alone. And he was talking about how if you want to double or triple your income next month and the month after and the month after that, then that is going to be in direct proportion to what you're learning on a daily basis. So if you can spend 30 minutes or 60 minutes, so the excuse is probably, where am I going to find time for that? And the answer will be giving up some sleep in the morning, getting up earlier because you want a better life for you and your friends and your family than you have today. Or you just want to better other people's lives. Your life might already be great, but you want to take that same blessing that you have had in building a successful Scentsy business and share that with other people. Use your skills and your influence to impact the lives of others for good. So, anyways, he said, if you can double or triple your income every month, if you will, daily, and to me, daily is 5 days a week, read 30 to 60 minutes out of a book that will help you become an expert in your field. And so, of course, for us in direct sales, it's going to be believing in this industry and sponsoring and booking parties and just talking to people. And it's so true. I've said this before. My husband and I have always in our 21 years of marriage made putting ourselves in seminars and trainings and books and CDs right at the top of our list of priorities. We had God and our kids and our own growth, because our business will only grow as much as we do. Then if you do that, you start your day out with that, then you will go out and you will just naturally do a little bit better in all of the exchanges you have in talking to people. So I think one of the things that I learned today, okay, so again, I'm always worried about Mondays and Fridays and Saturdays because, Tuesday through Thursday I have a little more time to concentrate on getting my lottery filled out. But on these days where I'm traveling, for 3 hours back to the little city and packing up, and I'm thinking, when am I going to have time to get my lottery ticket so that I have something that I can be excited and proud of reporting to you, right? But you know what? The opportunities happen everywhere we go. If we believe in them, we're open to them, we're looking for them, we're hopefully expecting them, and we know it's possible. And that's why, listening to things that show you how this industry is so incredible and that the opportunity is always there makes it easier for us to receive these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Yay! So I've mentioned this before, and I just wouldn't be sharing my truth if I didn't tell you it all, right? So I truly do pray every day that I will be guided in divine right order, and that I'll be led to the right people in the right places, and that I can spread love and brightness and Scentsy sunshine, and also be favored in my business. And so today, as I was leaving the city of Richfield, I usually get gas there, because if I don't, I'm not sure along the way if I'm going to. There's so many miles of no cell service or anybody or anything. I'd hate to run out of gas. But today I felt like I should wait until I got clear to a town called Scipio. And I looked at my gas tank and I'm thinking, okay, I hope I make it. Well, I knew when I got to Scipio, there would be 3 places that I could get my gas. And as I got there was one right to the right of me and one straight ahead of me, but the one on the left, I would have to cross over, traffic, and I also knew that it was not the nicest of the 3 places to stop. But I felt that little suggestion in my head that I should go there. Since I prayed for help, then I always try to listen to those little seemingly small suggestions that just pop into my mind, and I was thinking, I don't really want to go to that one, but wait a minute, don't I ask for those suggestions to come? So I did, and I went in, and I had cute little Maddie in one arm and my big Scentsy bag in the other, and I went to the restroom, and nothing was happening. Of course, I had my Need Scentsy button. And as I came back out, I grabbed some water, and a lady came in with a couple of other ladies, and I said, "Hi, how are you?" And she said, "I'm fabulous." How often do we really hear that? So I said to her, "That's awesome. That's awesome. I love hearing that." Then someone else said, "Well, what did she say?" And I said, "Well, she said she was fabulous." And so everybody was kind of just picked up on her lightness and brightness. So as I checked out, they came behind me, and they said, "What is Scentsy?" Because they saw my button. And so I told them about it. And then one daughter goes, "Oh, I have a warmer." And the mom said, "Oh, you do?" And she said, "Yeah." So I had my samples. And so we just started chatting. And they said, the daughter said, "I could use some more wax." And the mom said, "Well, I think I could use one of these." So I said, "Well, why don't you fill out my slip?" And they did. And then by now, the clerk, she is all interested. And so I got 3 slips right there from those ladies. And then I went to Walmart this evening, and I was, when you're in this, when you can, sometimes I'm just in and out, and sometimes we're just blessed with an in and out experience, and other times, you just have a few minutes, and I was just taking my time, and I was over by the vacuum cleaners, and I'm really, really starting to enjoy this part of meeting new people that I'm experiencing every day as I go out on this Excuse Buster challenge. It's just saying something nice to someone and being brave about starting a conversation. So this really neat lady was looking at vacuums, and I said, oh, time to buy a vacuum. So many choices. She said, yes, I don't know which one to get. And I said, well, my husband just got one for a cabin. Let me see, and it's working really good. No, I don't see it here. And she said, well, I was going to go with this one, but this one's gone. I'm like, oh, don't you hate that? When you do make a decision, what you want isn't there. So you can see we're just having a conversation, and she had a darling daughter with her, and so I talked to her, and anyways, I found out that she was just moving here, and only about 15 minutes down the road. So we talked for a while, and then I said, hey, by the way, do you have Scentsy? And she said, no, I don't have Scentsy. And so I said, well, I'd love to share it with you after you get settled in. Would you mind filling out one of my slips? And so she did, and then I said, and I'll just bring you by a warmer. Well, it turns out she actually just is moving into the same apartment as my daughter lives in, and she's actually the floor right below where Courtney's at. And so I really, really felt definitely today that divine right order, those prayers were being answered, and that I was being put in the right place at the right time. So my goal really is to go out and make a difference in the lives of others, and at the same time be guided and blessed in my own business, so that I can continue to have the life that my family and I have always dreamed about, and being able to do a lot of those my husband and I got to do some mission work with a tornado cleanup and different things last fall. What a joy that was, just to be able to go on the road for 9 months and just have those delightful experiences and spend a couple of months in Hawaii. And these are all things that came because I stepped out of my comfort zone, and I decided to share my Scentsy business and really invite other people to start their own amazing Scentsy journey too. Well, okay, so just remember that every master in their field and every master in direct sales was once a disaster. T.K. Eckert, I believe, Harv T.K. Eckert, he said that anyways, and it's so true that all of us that master anything, we're usually once a disaster. And what will change that so that we become a master and people look up to us and people want to have the life we have and we are able to help them? It's because we put in the time to study and learn and to grow, and then put it into action and not worry about being perfect to be powerful, but just getting out there and learning each day by what we could have done differently, and by trusting that we weren't born to fail, but to succeed gloriously, that we may bless others. So, I'm an excuse buster. Yeah, I'm an excuse buster. Are you?